Right guys, Baz here, WELDERFABBER. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to start this chapter with this little ZX135 that needs a retrack. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use Astrak system. Nice easy system where they do a service exchange. So basically you get brand new chains and you get second hand track pads, yeah. There's also some plough bolts in here that I've ordered for other jobs. Some boxes here. I'll have nuts, all the nuts for them, and lots of bolts for plough bolts, and I need to get all them out before we split the tracks. So bolts go everywhere. But we've got new sprockets, got new rollers. I don't know the wear on the rollers yet, on the bottom rollers. The bottom rollers might be alright, so we'll see when we get the tracks off the machine. Top rollers definitely need changing. And just one thing to check when you do a service exchange like this is just to check the grouses at the same millimetres to what you're taking off the machine. So we've got like 22 mil there. Yeah, so exactly the same really. You don't really lose much wear off the pads, to be fair. But what we're going to do, we're going to let the grease valves down in a minute, let the idlers come in. We'll chop the chain. There's no point messing about looking for the master link. We'll just cut through the chain with the gas, let the track drop, let the other track drop, and pull the idlers out. And then we're going to check the recoils. So we'll pull the spring out just to check the spring and everything's okay on that assembly before we put anything back on. We'll check the wear on all the rollers and we definitely replace the top roller. So yeah, that's the start. Let's get going. I'll get my overalls on. Overalls on. This is our Paul, who's worked with me for a long time, and he's just going to fire the machine up now, lift it off the ground, and let's just have a look at the chains before we actually cut anything apart. Lift it up, John, and spin the tracks. Let's see if they're jumping. Right, so if you look there, director, so it's gone through one of the links. So you hear that bang then. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all these links here. Have they gone right through? That is actually the master link there, can you see? This one here. Spin that to that end, Paul. Spin it round. Go on. Oh, oh. There's your master link. But we're not even going to bother trying to get that pin out. We're just going to cut through the chain. Alright, so we'll just drop the grease valve now. Let the track come down a little bit, and then we'll split the track. Ready, Paul? Lower it down a little bit. You drop the grease valve, I'll get gas out, yeah? Right, so all we're going to do now is cut through the chain, both sides, where you can get to it nice and easily. And then we'll move the chain round. And cut it above the idler, as you'll see in a second. Well, right, so we're just going to hook the forklift up to the chain and pull it off. Sometimes when we do them, we'll do them both at the same time, but because we're doing this on video for you now, we're just going to show you a little bit more into detail. We normally cut both tracks, and then you could run the machine straight off onto the new set of tracks. But we're just going to do it in a little bit of a different way today because we might have to change the rollers. Right, let's check all the rollers out. So you can see the sprocket's well worn to a point. The bottom rollers are actually okay. Everything's good in the bottom rollers. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull the idler out, pull the recoil, change that top roller and put a track back on it. I've got the idler drop out. Check the idler and the yoke. There's a little bit of wear on the idler. See if there's any play in this pin. Solid that. That's good to go again. So we'll just pull the recoil out. Sometimes get a bit of an issue with these. We'll see. That's the piston coming out there. Can you see the piston going back and forward? I'm going to move that. That's the piston at the end of the recoil. So when you put your grease into that grease valve at the other end, that's what's pushing out the idler That's a little piston. If I continue pulling there, it'll just pull it all out. But we need to get it out though to check the spring. Well, just going to try and get hold of it, bar that up. Get behind spring or not. Just going to pull all that out. Hold the rod out. Right, so if you look in there now, you see the little cylinder that the rod goes in, and there's your seals. That's the other thing to check really, the seals. So we'll have to dig all this out. And pull it out. So about that with some little bars, Paul. Yeah. 4 little bars. So we'll do, we'll just wash that off. Looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah. A lot of the time, you get a snap spring, like at each end. Well, that looks fairly good. So go again. Seals look alright. We'll just go and take this and wash it off. Right, so we'll just clean the track frame out a little bit. Make sure these guides are clean. Check the piston. Check the piston's all good. So to do what we're doing today, it's about a 2-hour job, start to finish on your own really. I'm just going to try and go into a little bit more detail with people, just for the audience that don't know anything about putting tracks on a machine, basically just to show you. That piston's a little bit pitted there, but it'll go again, that'll be alright. What happens is, if your piston gets damaged at the end, when it goes into the cylinder, see, grease will pass through the seals on the damaged parts, so I'll just have to make sure that's okay. Give that a little clean. Alright, that. Alright, to go again, that. The really good thing about Astrak tracks are they use a T-pin as a master link. Right, so we take the grease valve all the way out. The piston will go back in easy. If you leave that in, it'll try and spring back on you. Keep all that, oh, hang on a minute. Let's just blow that out. So now I'm just checking that the seals are all good. They seem fine. slide that back in. So if you look inside the track frame, you see them two flat bars there. That's what the recoil sits on. And if you look right up there, that's what it sits on at the back, and that's what it pushes against when it pushes the idler out. As you can see the grease in that hole up there. So we'll just put that spring back in now. Yeah, that's it. Happy?
Happy, drop it down, Baz.
Yeah. Good luck, Jack. So now the idler's in and the recoil's back in. Just put the grease valve back in. Not tighten it up, but we'll just put it back in. Leave that slack till we get the track back on. What we're going to do now is just take the top roller off, 419 millivolts.
So it's getting a bit worn on it. See the wear on the tops and sides, a little bit of a wobble in it there. Better to replace it now, I think.
So as we split this pallet apart, I'm just checking through it, see what we've got. Always nice to get a few little sweeties off Astrak there. But Astrak are the leading supplier of undercarriage within the UK, and this heavy duty Duratrack system is more heavy duty than most, should we say. If you look at this top roller here, see how much more heavy duty that is than original, really. Alright. So we'll put some new bolts in that top roller as well. It should be in these bags somewhere. I'll take this one here. 12 millis. It's over here. Now then, what I have just noticed is I ordered a load of plough bolts, and I forgot that I ordered them through Astrak as well. So they do supply all plough bolts and edges and teeth and all kinds. Supply everything really. Diggers. So I just don't want to lose any. They've been outside and the boxes have got wet. So as you know, the boxes get wet, all the bolts drop out of them. There's a load of nuts dropped at the bottom of here. See what I mean? My fault that, I should have took these out before, as soon as they landed, should I say. So Astrak do send some little ratchet straps, so when you rewrap your old tracks back up, you just strap them back up with these straps for when they come and collect them. Dead easy service. And the other good thing about these chains, they come with a T-pin, which it goes into the master link, so it makes it really easy to change. I mean, there is an option of getting a push-in pin if you prefer going down that road, but I think these are much easier to do. All you need to do is knock that pin in, put this little bar through the end, little bar in, bend it over, and that's it. That takes 2 minutes to put a chain on, yeah. Whereas otherwise you've got to use a press and press it in. Oh yeah, if you remember on the last chapter, we changed all the pads, didn't we, from rubber pads to steel pads. So that is a bit of a time-consuming job. So Astrak do all that for you, so it takes all them hours away and just allows you to focus on changing the full system dead easy and quick. Now then, the chain itself, this Duratrack system, it is a heavy duty chain, and it is the thickest out there on the market. So we're just cleaning up to put this top roller back on now, and they do supply all new bolts with everything as well, so new bolts come with the sprockets and all the rollers. So these are the new bolts for the top rollers, and they will be longer than the old ones that come out. So yeah, see the difference? And that's because we've got a thicker plate on the bottom. So just take them a bit gun gently and just take them up with a bar after. Don't over tighten them. I don't put Loctite into these because if you ever have a problem with the bolt snapping, it's always harder to get the snap stud out. They never come loose anyway. We'll reuse the old bolts. We'll reuse these bolts. Reuse them? Yeah. They have come with new bolts, but there's nothing wrong with the old bolts, so we're going to reuse them.
Not tight.
They're not tight. Switch springs being on them, you see. They don't need to be over tightened.
No, but they lift you.
So if we look at this sprocket, oh, mic director. So look at the difference in so see, look at the wear. I've seen them a lot worse than that one. A lot worse. We will lock tight these ones. On sprockets sometimes, different brands, you'll get, I always put the writing to the outside. Sometimes you'll get a sprocket with a little bit of an offset. So common practice is to put the writing to the outside. Got a little bar. Huh? Yeah. Alright, so we're going to take the tracks off the pallet, well, one track off the pallet now. Right, and what you want to do, see the open end of the link? That always wants to go over the sprocket first towards the idler, yeah? So I'll get one out and open it up. doing now, we're just going to connect that. We've connected the strap to the chain. We'll put a little snatch chain on. We're going to connect up to the quick hitch and pull the track over. What's important here when you're pulling the track over is to keep your strap over the top roller. Keep your strap pulled central to the track frame. Got in now, yeah. Yeah, that won't we? Bars. We got these that have got to go into the chain, yeah? So I'll just put a little bit of grease inside the link. And it just holds them in as we're playing with a track. Dead easy. Best system ever this that's been designed. Well done. A little bit there. There. Paul, just get the bar, turn the pin. That's it. There's that blue bar. Right there, bend that round. So when I get the track underneath here, I'll bend it round. So that's your little lock pin there. As it's in, just hold it with one hammer, bend it down with the other. That's it, that's all they need. Pump it up now. You've got a 24mm spanner there, Paul. So what we're looking for is like a 4-finger gap under the centre roller, yeah? Under the centre bottom roller. So when he lowers the machine down onto the ground now, we just want a little bit of sag at the top of the chain. You see how you've just got that little bit of a sag there and there? That's perfect. So I'd say director, you know, straightforward. No point going through it all again, just set a time lapse up for the other side, yeah? Right, so that's that little job buttoned up. So that's a nice, easy, straightforward little job. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap the tracks up. I'll put them back on the pallets, and then we'll strap them up ready for Astrak to come back and collect them, and then they'll take them away, reuse the track pads on a new set of chains, and then they'll go to the next customer. So it's just a fast, easy process for us when to use retracking a machine like that. And them little T-pins, they're a godsend to use rather than using a press. So yeah, I'll jump on forklift and wrap these tracks up. See how easy that is? Now we'll just strap that up, put them on pallets. Right, so that's these tracks wrapped up now on pallets ready to go. So I'll give Steve at Astrak a ring to come collect these. You see how easy a process that was, rather than changing the pads over onto chains. Nice and straightforward. So that's that job done. We are actually struggling for a bit of content this week, to be fair. I'm doing quite a big job in the workshop that I can't film. And I have noticed in the comments when I say I can't film something, oh, why you say you can't film something? I'm saying it because we can't film it. We've got to respect the customer's wishes sometimes, yeah? And, you know, if the customer doesn't want the job on camera or the site on camera, then we can't do it. It's as simple as that. So, and this week in particular, a full week, 4 lads on a job. So, struggling with content, but we are going to nip round to Jackson's in a minute, just do another quick job and try and get a Chronicle out because we're struggling. And it's very frustrating. Yeah, director, what we got here? Strickland MSG, like a little Christmas present. Bez, season greetings from all the staff at Strickland by the looks of it. Wow, cheers guys, really appreciate that. We've got a hat, beanie, nice little jacket there. Might keep you warm, that director. Little cup. A little charging point. Whatever that is. Cool, isn't it? You can have that, director. Alright. So yeah, nice little gift there from Strickland. Cheers for that, guys. Appreciate it. Right, so we're just going to nip round to Jackson's Leyland Yard, Lydiate Lane. There's a couple of head drum guards to put back on the wash plant that we took off last week when we were replacing them with scrolls. There's some chutes to look at that need some welding, so let's go and check it out, director. Right, so we're just on the platform of the CD wash plant. Paul's just put the head drum guards back on up there. Now I'm looking at these chutes here. We've got 3 separate chutes here. they're all worn through. It'll be hard to see, might be hard to show you with camera director, but they've all got holes in them. If you look down and get the camera in, I don't know, check it out, the holes within the chutes. Come out and go, try and get down that one there. Let's look at the setup. And this chute here. So I don't know what the camera's picking up there to actually look at it, but there's holes down there. So what we need to do is to take these chutes out and rebuild them, really. This is the proper way of doing it. A lot of expanding foam been put in here. I don't know why that's been put in there. Must be to seal something somewhere. I'm quite new to these wash plants since Jackson's came within the group, but we are taking on all the servicing side of them, so we need to learn them if we don't know it, you know. But I'd say we'd have to take them two chutes out, lift this one down and rebuild them in the workshop. So I'll have to speak to Dave and just find a suitable time that works for both of us, so the plant's not down. Whether it'll be now or after Christmas, I'm not too sure. So yeah, there's a bit of work in rebuilding. Well, there's not much work really, it's just getting them down. Just getting them down from here. There's a lot of rain come down last night. A lot of rain come down last night. So yeah, I'll have a chat with Dave and come up with a plan on this one. Alright, director. So Dave isn't actually on site at the moment, but that's his Volvo 380 there. That's going back up to Fullwood this afternoon. So really, that's why we've been here, to put these guards back on over the head drums. That's a nice, easy, lightweight one, just to go over that motor there. But yeah, if you take a look at this wash plant, where you're looking at now there, director, that's where they load with the loading shovel, and it goes up that conveyor, goes through that screen box, and it's all split several times. Can you see? They're all different size materials, but it is quite a there's a lot to it, so it is quite a good bit of kit, you know what I mean. It makes Gold Rush look like now, and this is like a little baby one. This is a little baby wash plant compared to the one that we've got at Fullwood. So yeah, I am actually looking forward to doing more work on this plant as time goes on. But anyway, we'll discuss getting these chutes off. Right, so I just got off phone to Dave. We're going to do a quick fix on this for now. I'll just put some rubbers in, change the rubbers instead of taking the chutes out, because we've got the paddles to change in the log wash. So we'll do them both together when the machine's down next time. Mainly because my lads are too busy this week, to be fair, and I am. And not only that, Foxy wants me to go to the road, I think it's the Road Transport Ball down in Birmingham, and that is a ball where basically everyone goes and gets leathered, and there's awards given out. So, and I'm actually up for an award, so industry champion or something, I don't even know what that is, but that's what I'm up for. And so Foxy wants me to go, and they're all stopping in Hilton, and yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to go yet. It's not my scene, I'll be honest with you, but I might take this with me, little pocket cam, little DJI, and get some footage, because the director won't be coming if I go. So yeah guys, so I'll either go or I won't. If I do go, it'll be in this Chronicle. If not, it won't. See you in a bit. Alright, so I've just decided we're going to go and check on that expander pin whilst I've got time. It's just over in Manchester. And yeah, we'll do a re-talk on it on camera, just see where it's at. Because we did mark it last time, it has been torqued since. And it had moved a little bit, but only torqued up like minimal. So yeah, we'll check that when we get there. And I've decided I'm going to go to Birmingham to this awards do. I've just been to see Foxy, he wants me to go, so I'll have to go to that now. So I will take the DJI with me. And I've got a feeling that this award that I'm up for, Ashville might be up for it, same award, but they won't tell us who else is in the category, so I'll find out when I get there. But I've no chance if Ashville's in it, put it that way. But may the best man win, and we'll get him on camera when we get there. Right, so it's not moved from its last retorque, which was last week. Let's have a look at same again. So that's how much it had moved from the first one, minimal. But we'll get the torque wrench out and try it anyway. Let's just have a chat with driver. What's going on with you in this?
They found a swamp and threw me in it, haven't they?
And for the viewers, this is Steve Buckley, one of our, probably say, best drivers. You're up there, aren't you, son?
Well, I'm still here anyway. Let's put it that way.
Steve normally drives like a pretty much brand new 250, isn't it?
Yes.
ZX 250, so you've got short end at sticky, lad.
Unfortunately, needs must and all that.
But that's proved there's no higher at 250.
No, she's gone a bit quiet, hasn't it? We're only a week or so before we finish for Christmas now, aren't we? So
yeah.
Nobody's going to want anything of any size realistically, are they? So we'll have to take what we give them, won't we?
Yeah. Well, I'll give this a little talk, Steve, and just see where we are. Have you had any issues with it or not?
No, she's not squeaked or anything, so we put a bit of grease on it. You've got a bit more grease for me, haven't you? So yeah, it seems to be okay. It's going to be in a few weeks and months, isn't it, to see whether it's a good fix or not.
Yeah. I mean, I can't see it being an issue. To be fair, I can only see it being a good thing. You know what I mean? As long as on every inspection now that we do a retalk on that, I can see it being better than the real thing.
The answer to it really is though, not in the first place by putting a bit of grease on, isn't it? You know,
that's right. Let's keep it grease. Just you have to bleep that bit out.
At 4,800 hours, it shouldn't need that. It still should be like new if people do the jobs properly.
Yeah.
But
right, we'll get a torque wrench out. We'll see where we're at. Right, let's test it. Look at state of my van and all. Not the best nick this week with weather. So I've just set the torque wrench at 500 Newton meters. Hang on. Down. So how many hours a day are you working it, Steve?
Doing like 9 and 10 hours a day.
9 and 10 hours?
Yeah.
How long have you had it on here now, this?
It's been here for a week now, so
right.
It's moved very little then, did it? It moved very little the other day when Paul checked it, so it's pretty much there, isn't it?
So yeah, good fix. Good permanent fix, should we say. So anyway, I'm happy with that.
Okie dokie.
Alright, dude, do you need anything? Oh, you want some grease, don't you?
Oh, we need some grease.
Right, sound.
We'll get a torque every service.
Right. I've already said that. Right, now what you're about to see is a very, very, very rare thing.
Cheers, Baz. I was expecting a little bit more for Christmas, but you know, grease will do.
You want a bit more?
No, thank you.
A machine driver greasing a machine, now that's the rare thing. That's what I'm trying to get across. Alright, Steve, lad.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Sound. Right, so we're back at yard now. That's that little 13 tonner. We just put the mast tracks on. Here we got a power screen Premier Track 330 crusher. That is actually for sale at the moment. That crusher, if anyone's interested in it. And we've got a Chieftain 1700 here, screener, 4-way split. So it's got an auxiliary conveyor on it. It's got a single box, 3 screen decks in it. And we've actually sold this and it's going over to Ireland. So what I've got to do is put the live head back on it. So the live head goes up here, and the live head has an option of going either way, so it can be flipped around really, whichever way you want the material to fall off. At the moment it's been that little frame that you can see there, that'll be for the front of the live head, so it'll lift up at the back, so the material will come off this way. Yeah, but you can, if I wanted to, I could take that frame off and turn it around and put it on the other way and just see the pipes there. You'd have to connect the pipes up at the opposite end, so you'd have to lengthen the pipes basically. But yeah, an absolute belting screen of that. I don't really know why we sold that, because it's a good machine. In fact, I do know why we sold it, because we sent a bigger machine to where that was. So let's go and have a look at the live head. So here's the live head for the 17. It's like brand new. It's probably got used for a couple of days before they took it off. So you can feed a screener without that live head. And once that live head is on in position, as you can see the rams at each end. See how you got that ram there, director? You'll have one at the opposite side. That will lift it up off the back end of the machine. So all that we really need to do now is connect that ram up and connect it up there, and then that's that back on, just putting all the pipes back up and it's good to go. So it's dead easy, straightforward. These little hopper sides go on the side. I'm just wondering if there's anything missing from it. I can't see the pins. I don't know where the pins are. They're not in the machine either. So that could be a bit of an issue. I might have to get some pins made to actually connect it to the machine. So it's been off the machine a couple of years. But yeah, so as the loading shovel loads this, that's rattling about. It's got a 50mm mesh in it at the moment. So everything 50mm down will drop through the mesh and then up through the screener. Everything above drops off the front, and can be fed into whatever, but probably going to want 3-inch material off there or something. And there's a little 516 trommel there, that's also for sale, if anyone's interested. Yes, there's actually no pins to fasten that live head on, so I'll speak to the guy who's bought it, see if we can just bolt it on, or he might want some pins making up. I'll give him the option, see what he says. But yeah, so I'm going to go to the road transport ball down in Birmingham. So yeah, I don't know how that's going to go down, because Ashville will be there, and a few other celebs like that kind of people. And Fox is coming down. I think there's about 10 people coming down for us. So I'm going to take the DJI with me and get as much footage on as we can. And I'll fly back up, give it to the director, and hopefully get it out this weekend. Cheers. Alright guys, so I'm just heading down to Birmingham now. Got our Andy here. Say hello Andy lad.
How are you doing?
So Andy's our insurance manager within the group. So all you guys that damage our equipment, he's the man that basically sorts it out. Anyways, yeah, so we're heading down to the Vox Centre, I think it is, near the NEC Birmingham, for this ball tonight. Ashville's going to be there, and Fox is going to be there, and loads of other people. So I'll try and get a bit of footage for you guys, and I am actually up for an award, this industry champion or something. I've never even heard of it, so I don't know what it is, but I presume Ashville will be up for it, so I've absolutely no chance. He is the main man really in this game, isn't he? So yeah, I'm on my way, and I'll get some footage when we get there later on. See you in a bit. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering why I've got this little WELDERFABBER Christmas hat on, it's because they've just come in stock today, so they are on the website now at WELDERFABBER.uk. So some hats have come back in stock as well, or they are flying out as soon as they come in. So yeah, so thanks to all you guys that are supporting the channel and buying merch, really appreciate it. So I've just arrived at the Hilton. I'll check the room out, boys and girls. Not a bad little pad for the night. So let's see how the drinks go down there. Because there's no director. So you're going to have to put up with a WELDERFABBER camera today. Tonight, should I say. Looks alright though, doesn't it? Bang on.
At the awards, and I would say this is Ashville, but this ain't Ashville, this is WELDERFABBER.
WELDERFABBER!
And
How's he getting in? Are you getting in?
No.
Why not? What's up with you?
And he's done the honour of letting me hold the DJI.
Because you know what you're doing better than me.
No, I don't know about that,
I know, look at them,
They're making fun of me, they're making fun of me. Foxy and WELDERFABBER.
We're not making fun of you, pal. We're just pointing out how well dressed you are and how dapper you are tonight.
Well, we're all up for awards. What are you up for?
Oh, what am I up for?
Influencer or social media.
Oh, wow.
I bet you're up for the same thing.
I don't know.
I bet you smashed it.
We might be up for the same thing.
Industry champion or something.
Something like that, I don't know what it is.
Are you up for that?
I am, yeah.
That's it, I'm done then, aren't I?
No,
You
not
must
necessarily.
Game over.
Like whoever wins, it's no shame coming second to this man, so I don't mind either way.
No, fair comment.
Foxy's here as well. We're going to have a good evening. I can't stay here the entire time. I got to fly back into town to go and meet the sticker man. So I'm going to...
flying? We're driving.
I'm driving. We don't all have helicopters.
You said fly.
What? No, yeah, but I mean I'm going to drive fast.
Right,
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, but you're coming up tomorrow though to Preston.
I am coming up tomorrow, and you're going to... What do you call it? The what? What do you call it? The helicopter? What do you call it?
The heli.
The heli. No, you
Yeah.
called it something else. The...
No, I'll send Knocker to get
Yeah,
you.
no, they'll send Knocker. I don't know what that means. They'll send Knocker to get
The
me.
engine's knocking.
Yeah. So we're going to get started. Great event. There you go. Little pan of what's going on there. We're going to enjoy our evening and make a start.
An audience which, like his company, is built up from scratch. An audience of predominantly young people, many of whom previously didn't know one end of a truck from another. Yet these days tune in religiously every Sunday night to follow the exploits of a West London tipper operator. To announce the winner of this special award, please could I invite to the stage Brigade Electronics National Manager of UK Connected Services, James Ashville.
To announce that the Commercial Motors industry champion is social media sensation, TV presenter and MD of Aggregates Ashville Aggregates and Daniel Ashley Lucy.
And the winning operator has a proud history stretching far back over 4 decades and has now gone on to run a fleet of more than 350 trucks. It has a core focus on fleet safety, achieving 4's gold status alongside commitment to driving sustainability into its fleet movements, becoming the first UK tipper operator to run electric vehicles. It also strives to bring new talent into the industry through a range of recruitment initiatives and demonstrates strong community links. Arthur Shelby, please. Who is the winner?
And the winner is Fox Group.
Yeah.
Alright, so I just got in, 2 o'clock in the morning. Woo. Good night. Road Transport Ball. Unfortunately, WELDERFABBER didn't win the award I was up for, but Ashville did, so it went to a good worthy winner, should we say. And but anyway, we won the Tipper Award, didn't we? So at least we won something. I'm saying so. We'll be back up at 7 AM. Get back up to Preston and finish that job off that can't be on cam. And yeah, hopefully next week we'll get back into some more good content, but we're getting more towards Christmas, aren't we? So there's that Christmas special coming. You know what I'm saying? Christmas special, so don't forget to get your Christmas hats in. Yeah? And yeah, cheers for watching. Please like, subscribe and share, always helps. And I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Cheers.